Hello everyone, welcome back to the 8 Mansions Facing Direction series. In this video, we're going to unpack the effects if you inadvertently face your Huo Hai or Mishaps direction. Before I start, nice meeting you. Thanks for dropping by. My name is Pauline Cheng. I'm a Bazi and Feng Shui practitioner. In the intro to this series, I've actually filmed a separate video to show you how to measure your facing direction. In case you need to refer, I'll put the link up. But in general, facing direction is pretty easy, like this guy here. Okay, just whip out the compass, put it in front of you, find the direction that you're facing. That's it. Okay, this personal facing direction is really the easiest way for anyone, and I mean anyone, to practice Feng Shui. Okay, so let's explore the Huo Hai direction, mishaps. Generally considered an unfavorable direction. Why? The key of facing our personal Huo Hai is that sometimes it gives the impression to others that we don't know what we're doing. It doesn't mean we don't know our stuff, not at all. The problem is people think you don't know what you're doing. And as a result, your efforts are undermined, the sales don't happen, projects get cancelled, those sort of stuff. True story. I had a client who faced this exact problem, right? He didn't have problems with getting leads, didn't have problems closing sales. He had problems keeping the client. After the audit, nothing wrong with the house, just the facing direction. Solution, reposition his desk. That was it. He was, truth to tell, a little unhappy because he was expecting this major overhaul. And all I did was reposition him. Yes, sometimes Feng Shui can be that simple, right? But is there a positive aspect to the Huo Hai? Yes, it gives us the courage to try new things, to experiment. Ability to learn from our mistakes, very useful when someone is seeking new experiences. In other words, yes, like I said here, this is the dare to fail direction. And with this dare to fail comes a willingness to step outside of our comfort zones, explore new horizons, and growth happens. That's why the Huo Hai can be considered as an action sector. It encourages fun, exploration, trial and error. Okay, so let's unpack the effect of the Huo Hai on the individual life. But before I deep dive, just know that the general effect of facing the Huo Hai is the impression of lack of skills or knowledge. In other words, the Huo Hai can potentially make us look like a dunce, which means that we need to manage this overall effect. People need to know we are experimenting. You need to communicate that you're trying out something new. Okay, so kan gua or gua wan. Huo Hai direction is west, enhances curiosity and supports your efforts to gain better insights. Becoming like a curious cat, keep asking why this, why that. Okay, ask too much becomes irritating. Okay, because people think you don't know your stuff. Okay, Gua 2 individuals and Gua 5 men, your Huo Hai direction is east. This could affect your anxiety level, making you take action before you're ready. And then that is when mistakes happen. Okay, Gua 3 or Zhen Gua, your Huo Hai direction is southwest. This direction is great for pushing boundaries, but you gotta let people know that you are venturing into uncharted territory. Okay, Life Gua 4 individuals, Huo Hai is northwest. Facing this direction fosters willingness to cooperate with others. Not a bad thing, except that it could make you seem a bit decisive, more of a follower instead of a leader. Okay, Gua 6 Huo Hai is southeast. This enhances intellectual curiosity as well, but runs the risk of being seen as a jack of all trades, master of none. You know, you learn a bit of this, learn a bit of that, but not really an expert in anything. Okay, Dui Gua or Gua 7, your Huo Hai, north. This direction enhances courage in your creative endeavors. Could possibly cause problems because too far ahead of the trend. Okay, others are not ready to follow you yet. Gua 8 and Gua 5 ladies, your Huo Hai, south. Gua 8 is typically someone who knows their own minds, firm, unchanging, Facing Huo Hai in this case creates self-doubt because it potentially affects clarity of thought. Hua 9, your Huo Hai is northeast. A lot of competing passions leading to a whole plethora of incomplete projects or tasks. So as you can see, it's easier to avoid the Huo Hai than to manage it. By avoiding it, it means we just need to change our facing direction. Okay, so that's it for the Huo Hai or Mishaps direction. Got questions? Drop in the comments. Otherwise, could do with a few more subscribers, would you? Okay, so if you're looking to connect, my contact deeds are in the video description as well. Until I see you in the next video, you have a great day ahead.